Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. Hopefully everyone's having a magical day so far and is ready to check out the brand new Kingdom Pass. The Season Pass is here today, so we're going to be able to start working on it. 150 levels, so the next, 80 some days we're going to be dealing with that, so that should be fun. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream today. If you guys do, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up for me. Of course, subscribe if you guys are new, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you guys know when I go live or post video. I have to say right now at this point that I was kind of enjoying the break for one day. Just not having to really do too much was really, really nice. It was really nice. I kind of wish I had a week now of just, especially after the season pass. I think that would be a nice thing for them to incorporate for us. It's like just a week, and yeah, just like a week of nothing, and then give us this whole thing, because honestly I'm kind of burnt out from the Kingdom Pass. I know for those of you that were done maybe a little bit earlier, you guys felt like you had that week. I didn't. Also too, remember, if you didn't update your game, you could still participate in your season pass. The second you did the update, they took it away. So keep that in mind going forward, is that if you are you can update the in-between updates, but if there's a new season pass coming, don't update your game until you've claimed your last dude, because I technically would have lost out on Maurice if I hadn't have claimed him before doing the update. So just something for all of you guys to kind of just remember and think about. I'll try and remind you guys, in 80 some days when the next pass is coming, I'll be like, just don't do this update. But just keep it in the back of your minds, and kind of get ready for that. Hello, Sven, Taiwana, James, Anna, Crystal, welcome guys. Welcome. You guys are here nice and early. So I needed to level up Robin Hood. He's a guy that just takes a while to actually level up. It's kind of ridiculous. Just because so many tokens needed, and his aren't that easy. But Maurice is proving not too bad at the moment. He looks super emo right now, but I promise it'll get better. Just my luck. There I was, looking for some place to draw up the plans for my steam-powered horse flyer. And what do I see in front of me? The exact same invention, down to the very last detail. Someone's beat me to it. Looks like it was sponsored by a prince, too. Can't say I've heard of the fella, but he's sure got an eye for quality. What prince? What prince, guys? Can you guess what prince actually went ahead and invented something before him? Maybe I should be asking Belle's Bow to invest in my research. Belle's Bow. Belle's Bow. I've never heard them referred to as a bow. Nah, best not complicate things. Quest complete. Sounds familiar. I've come this far without a noble patron, and I'm better off for it. Keeps the mind sharp. Yes, it does. And he's got more dialogue, but there's not too much before we dive into the kingdom. Well, if the horse flyer won't work, then I'll just have to invent something grander, like a sled mountain. It won't be an actual mountain, of course. That's what I was wondering. But one of those newfangled cart rides where you zoom down hills on a track, like a roller coaster. I hear royals are even building them for their palaces. But the one I'm thinking up will be a step ahead. Steam-powered. Winches to pull the carts up, a fully wrought iron support structure, and a bright cherry red paint, too. Oh, Maurice, you've really outdone yourself this time. Sounds more familiar. Send Maurice to design a sled ride. Oh, dear. He is having some trouble. That quest is 4 hours. I don't think I have that actually done in my kingdom right now, but I will have to do that. Okay, so let's move my thing over. Connect to Facebook. Oh dear, they're always reminding me of that. Okay, so where is the season pass? Guess it's coming at 11 exactly. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. I was like, where is my glorious season pass? All right, I'm gonna have to buy this. Hey, Joe. Hello. How are you, hun? And Chica, Miklos, Tabitha. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so there are so many things. And if you guys didn't tune in with me for the live stream, we're going to go over everything. But these are the main kind of characters and items here that they're kind of getting us to work towards. Some of them, like the Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin statue, those will be in the kingdom like already. Maybe you don't have them, but they will be kind of reappearing. So if you've missed out on those, they're there. Now they were in like decoration chests. They've also just been, they used to be inside, I think, Winnie the Pooh legendary chests, like way back. So these have been around for a while. Like, so, again, if you have a bunch of these, don't get too worked up. The pizza stand is a new one, just in case, again, you guys didn't hear. It does look very similar to one we already have in the kingdom, but it's way more cheesier, trust me. I think 22 is who I'm looking forward to the most, outside of obviously the attractions and stuff. I think that the attraction looks really great. So when I logged in today, I got 75 happiness sort of right off the bat. So that basically just completed, 2 levels for me. Now, again, the requirement for happiness is going to go up, so keep that in mind. I'm going to purchase this. I'm going to have to take it off the screen, guys. I apologize for this. Again, you can just look at my Dreamlight Valley. But it's $27.99 plus tax. It just needs my face and stuff. For purchase. Okay, there we go. You are all set. So that's going to be like $30-some down the drain. Awesome. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. To keep the game alive. The season is enhanced. So remember, guys, the earlier you do this, the better, because you do get bonus increased happiness for getting this early. Now, this was something they did not tell us in the first season pass. That is why I opted out of buying it in the end, because there's no point me working towards happiness and not getting an increase, right? So you're working through the season pass, you're like, oh, I'll buy it if I can get to the end type thing. That was my thought process. But or closer to the end so I can get the rewards. I wasn't sure how it was going to work and all that. But then they said, oh, if you bought it early, you would have had an increased happiness. And you're like, well, shit. Like, not in the patch notes, nothing. And then at that point, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to it anyways. So if you don't get this early, you are making this harder on yourself and potentially making it impossible. So do keep that in mind for yourselves. That's why I'm buying it before I do anything else. It's popped up. I need to do it. Alicia, you made it. Oh my god, I do like the crowns by you guys' names. I do. It's very, very cute. I went to dye my hair today for the Chinese New Year in Japan for your Japan trip. What color did you do it? Is there a video when you get Dopey? There is a video when I get every single character. Every single one. If it's not titled as Welcome So-and-so, that's because it came out of a legendary chest. And you'd have to just search on my channel, like, Snow White or like Snow White legendary chest, or maybe even Dopey, because maybe that will actually come up as a search thing. But again, you're gonna have to do a little bit more work there, because I have opened several chests and stuff, and sometimes at different times. So I don't know the specific video for all 300 and some characters, but there are a lot that are labeled. So yeah. Okay, so I've got it. Transactions obviously successful if they've given me the season pass. Okay, so tier 10 is the first sort of goal there. I do think the Gilded Scroll flower bed is really cute. I do think that it's like, I will like that probably in around like Mulan, maybe even transition Zootopia thing. But Zootopia I have in my Space Mounted, so like I'm very unsure what to do at this point with that whole thing. Maybe this will go Zootopia, this little decoration, for me. Like I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But there I have a couple of options. Okay, so I got my first set of rewards here. Now we're going to have a resource chest. Now the resource chest is going to give us, yes, character tokens. Perfect. All right, quiz time. Chance to shout out. Please put them in one message for me so I can keep track. So we have Orville's aviator hat token. What collection is Orville a part of? And the ghostly hat box token. What collection is the hat box ghost a part of? Now again, the ghostly hat box, normally I would typically say what for this one, what character does this belong to? But it basically says it in the name. It's the hat box ghost, and it has the ghostly hat box. I was like, that's a little too obvious for me, but I think I made it easier. I think I did. X, oh my gosh, I feel like it's been forever. Oh man, hopefully work's going really well for you. I'm assuming you're still working extra hard. You're going with brown. Ooh, pretty. It'll be matchy. Matchy. The Rescuers and the Haunted Mansion. Let's see, we got Ren, we've got Tabitha, we've got Summer Girl, and James. You guys are amazing. Don't worry, there'll be other chances to do some of those shout outs here. All right, let's use the gathering spell. Clear some of these things. Ta-da! All right, so my kingdom, look at how efficient that is. 75,000 magic. So when you look at it this way, guys, if you can generate about this, okay, in a day, all right, it's not looking like, it doesn't make Dumbo that difficult, right? However, typically a lot of people will not be generating this amount of magic, just depending on obviously like how big your kingdom is, how it's designed, what your thrill zone levels are. Mine could be a lot higher if I participated in a lot of that stuff. I mean, if I get it, great. But I made a decision early on that I'm decorating my kingdom the way I want, because trying to do it the way they want, it's hard, but it's hard for me to get it like pretty to the way I like it. I'm very much like, don't tell me how to decorate. I'll put all the different kinds of things in there, but you can't tell me I can only have like, or I have to have like 5 food concession ones. Because if I like the hats better, the hats are going around that area. I just think it looks prettier. So that's a decision I've made, but you can generate a lot more happiness this way, or not happiness, magic this way. So kind of keep that in mind. Now, I'm assuming the dailies are the same. As always, it does look like it is. Actually, I take that back. 8 character wishes instead of 10. Oh my gosh. That is super helpful. Super helpful. However, keep this in mind. That does mean that every day we are gathering 2 less happiness. Okay. So in the grand scheme of things, if you do 88 days, that's a lot of happiness. Okay, I don't know based off of this whether it's balanced it out. They've given you more happiness somewhere else. And it doesn't look like it, but if it has gone up by like 1 or something like that, or 2 here or there, then yeah, that will do it. But keep that in mind. It's a very sneaky thing. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. I'm on medical leave. I had surgery 2 days ago, and I went back to my normal 10 hours after Christmas Eve. Get well soon. Oh, no. You still sore enough, some pain here and there? Oh, take care of yourself, hon. We're sending loads of, like, positive vibes to you. Oh, my gosh. Not even, like, that is just crazy. 2 days ago. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. I have my thrill zones all at a 2, but decorated how I want it to look. That's perfect. That's what I like to hear, Jack. Like, if you can achieve it, decorating it the way you want, then honestly, you're winning. Yeah. I think the amount of happiness is different too. You know, it's funny. You stare at it every single day, and yet it doesn't pop into mind. I don't know. I'm hoping it's a little bit easier if I'm being really... Whoa. 1,650 magic. I thought it was like 1,650 times. I was like, that's never happening. 650 magic, that scared me. That's easy. Wow. Like, wow. I think, though, that I hope they've made it a little easier because... You know, again, if you don't participate fully in a tower challenge, or you get sick, or, you know, you've got maybe exams, or you're spending time with your family, like whatever the frig it is. It's just like, realistically, there needs to be some breathing room. If you complete it early, for those people that like grind really hard to get their homework done, basically, you get some free time at the end, right? You don't have to cram in that extra study at the end. But honestly, like... I think they just need to make it a little easier. That way it's just like not so much, you know, of a grind, and it makes it a little more enjoyable. I don't mind these tasks, but like now that I'm getting used to them, it's like, okay. But again, when it's like you can't miss any of your dailies basically, right? Or you have to do a tower challenge or leaderboard event that you like don't need anything. It's just, it gets less motivating, right? So I think like a little breathing room would be nice. I need this happiness. Oh, I do. Do you guys mind? I have no idea what kind of ad we're gonna get though, okay? And I don't know how loud it's gonna be either. Let's turn that down in assumption. Okay, this is fine. We're just gonna watch an ad here. I was like worried. It's like gonna show zombie apocalypse or something. I get that too. Or what's that? What's that? Yeah, there's that one where she's like starts off and she's like on the bed with a zombie like on top of her. And at first glance, you're like, oh my God, what the heck kind of ad is this? But then it zooms out from her butt basically. And you're like, oh, okay, she's just fighting off a zombie. But like, it's that first initial like 2 seconds of shock, you know, that makes you look. And every time I see it, I'm like, oh my God, like cover the eyes. I'm so juvenile, like so juvenile. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't look at that. I can't look at stuff like that. It's not appropriate. And it's just like, you don't mind at all. Okay. I'm always so worried what kind of ads I'll get. And sometimes the ads are just like, even though it's a game, it's too scary for me. They're not too bad, but I remember the first time I saw those zombie ones chasing them and they went underground, I was really freaked out. Like really freaked out. I did not like that. Okay, so we have like 10 minutes before everything. So just quickly, just kind of showing you guys slowly. We have 88 days and 23 hours to complete this season pass. Realistically, this time, I would like to have it done between 75 and 80 days, if possible. That would be what I would like, so I get like about a week or so off of doing daily tasks. I don't know if that's going to be achievable, but it is definitely something that I would like to try and accomplish. I think at this point. But yeah, Oh, what just happened? Okay, we'll go back to 20 here. I'm sorry. I think I clicked something and it zoomed ahead. I'm like, yeah, I'll just show this nice and slowly for you. And then it zooms like 100 levels. Like, oh my God. I think it's like because I maybe tapped tier 50. So if I tap tier 50, it's just going to like, or the next kind of grouping, it just zooms ahead. I love the personality pavilion. Like, diorama is so cool. New York style cheesy pizza. Pizza. I really, really want pizza now. There's the great before. Oh, it looks like we're getting some relics for that as well. Wow. So I guess expect to see those around. Stargazing telescope. I feel like Wally would really like that. I know it's for Luca, but I also feel like Wally would like that very much. You re-downloaded Genshin. I feel like a lot of people that play, like that I know of that played Genshin, have been taking a break lately. I know I've been taking a bit of a break. I haven't opened Genshin in a bit. I think it's just like, you know, the dailies for such little reward. And then I think like the look of some of the characters, some of them are amazing, but it's just like I can beat the game now. Like they haven't made it any harder. So I don't really need anybody. What just happened? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to show this all pretty, and then it's just like, it just jumps around however it wants. Like, I know I didn't reach the end. Okay. We're almost there. It's gonna be like 8 minutes of scrolling through. Princess and the Frog. Okay. I know sometimes DMK... yeah, I think you guys saw some of this here. Maybe I did make it to the end, and that's why I went to the beginning. Huh. Sometimes with DMK, if you're scrolling or doing something too long, like in Merlin's shop, for example, it'll like scroll right back up to the top. Or when you're looking to put attractions in and you're like looking at the end, it'll just scroll to the beginning. Like randomly, just for leaving it idle. So, yeah. I bought another iPhone so I can play Genshin. Oh my God. That's crazy. Honestly, you do need a really big device for that. You really, really do. Have fun with it though. It's a great, great game. I love it. It is gorgeous. It is just super time consuming every single day. After you do dailies for a couple of years, you're just like, no, I'm too tired. It's like, what, 15 minutes to a half an hour you need to spend on a day. It's just like, it gets tiring. It's a lot of hours. And now I'm putting it into Dreamlight, like 100%. I've been switching up my Genshin time into my Dreamlight. That's where it's at. I found your dopey video, but finding the evil queen is hard. Yeah, honestly, I really don't know what to say there. Like, she's there. She's there 100%. It's just finding it. Yeah. Well, if you figure it out, you can let us know, because I'm sure you're not the only one. Okay. Oh, no. Shoot. I clicked too fast, so I lost the dialogue. I gotta go back and reload the game. No big deal. No big deal. Have I screenshotted that? I think I did already. Just in case. Yeah, AR60, that's amazing. Yeah, it feels really good when you've kind of gotten to that point. But yeah. I can't believe it. Beaten to the punch again. That's the second time today. And that name. I don't understand it. Can they possibly think that makes people scream is good? Oh my gosh. Quest complete sounds more familiar. I say, if you're going to go to all that trouble to build it, why not call it something appealing? Ooh, it's pretty opinionated. Ooh, I just can't think. My mind's all muddled with ideas, it seems. Someone else has already had. Like, Belle always says, I just need to relax a moment. Someplace with a comfortable chair where I can clear my head. Oh, and if they have a kitchen, I can always fix it up a little. I've been working on a special coal-fired oven for cinnamon pastries. I just need a baker willing to take a chance on it. Well, we got some bakers in the kingdom. Third time's a charm, said Maurice, to look for a place to relax. For 6 hours. His version of relaxing, though, is going to be so much work. Is he still... He's... Okay, so guys, the appearance of the quest each time is exactly the same. Like, he's always doing this. The quest appearance doesn't change. I think last time that was like the quest of the day there, so shouldn't make it the same. Frozen legendary chests are back. Now, my guess is, guys, is that costume that you see in the photo, that is not inside of there. It doesn't show me, though, because I already have it. But for those of you guys that don't, you guys can let me know if you see it there. However, it shouldn't be in there. I believe they've taken every single one out and they had no plans to put them back in. But sometimes, you know, they sneakily do things and don't tell us, right? Like taking them out to begin with. They didn't tell us for like a year. So maybe they put them back in and then they don't tell us for a year about that either. So yeah, if you guys see any like changes like that, feel free to let me know just in case they've forgotten about notifying us. Now, the chests have gone back to the original price of 60 gems. That little gem sale for it, you know, it's gone. So it was at 30 this year. That was the first time I've seen them actually do that. But yeah, this is what it is. Now, the Star Wars legendary chests have great things, like great concessions in them, no matter what you get. So if you like are a Star Wars fan and you're just like, I really want a concession, this is great. And especially if you get the season pass, 60 gems now is becoming less of a big deal if you're missing stuff. So no, it's not there. Yeah, see, so it's not there. Too many games, I can't keep up. Yeah, so this is the problem I ran into before. And yeah, it's crazy. What do I play Dreamlight Valley on? I play Dreamlight Valley on an Xbox Series X. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. That's literally the top graphics at the moment. That's the top graphics you can actually play this game on. So yeah, if you guys want to see how amazing they look, I'm not saying they don't look great on like, you know, consoles like the Switch, but again, the graphics card inside of that, the Xbox Series X is like top notch. So again, like any game I do on the console, it's going to be at its best quality. So again, if you guys want to like, you know, see that nice smooth gameplay with like high quality everything, yeah, that's the place to look. Definitely. And it runs pretty smoothly. I have a lot less glitches than people, for example, like with the Switch. I've heard the Switch has had like a lot of different issues with stuff, and I've seen the quality is like, it definitely, you can tell when you watch videos that with people that play on a Switch, it doesn't look like quite as crisp. They still make amazing content, but I can really tell that difference. I'm like, wow, like it really transforms the game. Like I remember the first time I played Fortnite with the Xbox Series X, you could see the ripples in the water and stuff, and it just made it pretty. Like it changed the look of the game. And now when I watch like any Fortnite videos and it's like I don't see those ripples, I'm like, what happened? Like I play games for their quality, right? For the most part, like I love it to be visually, aesthetically pleasing. And yeah, oh my god, I love the graphics. Anyways, you guys are probably already doing it, but just in case, Mary's Cauldron token and the Toy Story relic, what collection is Mary a part of? And a Toy Story attraction, name me one. There are lots in the kingdom, so I should be seeing a variety of answers. Yep, it's great. Hi, Albin. How are you? Oh, did you guys see me play The Sims last night? I tried fixing, by the way, the thing so I could actually get the castle. I spent like, I've spent what, like an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to make the mod work. I think it's broken. So people said it could be like if The Sims had an update or something like that, and then they needed to put out new files for the castle. So I just to fill you guys in, I think that's why it didn't work because I did all the steps. I've watched so many tutorial videos and I've literally done it exactly how they wanted. There were two possible ways to do it, and I've tried both, and both don't give it to me. So the cosmetics, it worked. So if I did it the same way for the other one, it should be there. And I see the name in it. So that script file, it's actually there. So it means that the file is out of date. So that was why we didn't get it yesterday. I had so much fun, even though my household is an absolute disaster and I live in the ugliest house in the entire world, and I lost one of my children, and it was it was a shit show. I didn't burn the house down. There were no fires, no deaths, only one that the government took away. I felt so bad. It wasn't my fault though. I mean, it was, but I didn't know that you could have 4 cribs on top of each other, and I couldn't tell. I just thought nobody wanted to take care of the tantrum child. It wasn't true. It wasn't true. Oh my god. Anyways, good times. Good times. Yeah. I don't know whether I'm gonna do it tonight. I wanted to have a look at the Discord, but I didn't have time before my stream today. But yeah. Yeah, so Animal Crossing, that was on Switch, right? And I don't, like, that's my mom's, and she'd have to buy it and stuff, and yeah. Oh, the Tower Challenge started. That's true. 3 minutes ago. Here I am talking. Hocus Pocus and Jesse's Snack Roundup. That was the, like, longest 8 to 10 minutes of my life. So let's see. Al's Toy Barn. So Crystal, Xander, Tabitha, and Summer Girl. Okay. You guys are awesome. I'll do more later. Yes, the Tower Challenge has begun. The Tower event shop is overflowing with exciting rewards. All right. Are you guys ready? It's the same dialogue every single time. How many Tower Challenges have I done and done this dialogue? Pretty sure I can just close my eyes and read it now. But whatever. Can you feel it? The kingdom's magic. It's changing somehow, as if everything has been knocked off kilter. I've cast spell after spell in hopes of fixing it, but they're not having nearly as much of an effect as I'd like. This doesn't bode well at all. Not one little bit. I know she's doing the laugh. Insolent fools. Up until now, my curses may have been thwarted, but no longer, for this spell is different than the others. This curse will steal away the dreams of everyone in the kingdom, transforming it into the place where nightmares come true. I always try and do it with that, like, craziness that she has in the animated classic. Oh, frig, I love it. I love it. As much as it's repetitive, it never gets old. I'm wondering if we're going to have any dialogue. We have no dialogue again. Seriously? That sucks. That super sucks. I am going to need to send some people home. I know that. I definitely have a problem. My kingdom is very, very full. Yeah, see, it's at 100. So, I don't want to send Ariel home. What am I supposed to do? I need everybody. Like, seriously need everyone. Ugh. Okay, let's just start with 1 for now. Jeez. Okay, I'll send that out. If I need another parade float going, I'll deal with it later. Okay. Oh, we've done more in the season pass. Look at that. Nice. Nice. So, let's talk about the pass. So, the featured character, or not the pass, sorry, the Tower Challenge. The featured character for this round is nobody. is Mushu. So that means that we're going to see a high presence here of characters from the Mulan collection. So Mushu is the character that doesn't get tired. You do not need refresh tokens. In the calendar today, there was refresh tokens there. So, yeah, you guys did get a nice little jump start with it. So here in the first slot, the character that's going to be kind of like give us bonus rewards is going to be Cricky. So Cricky, we need to ideally send him out. Now, if you don't have Cricky, don't worry. You can send all these other characters out and stuff like that, and it will be just fine. Now, the only thing is that it's supposed to give that additional bonus. So for those of us that are like, you know, looking for a little extra currency because we want Rhea, or for those of us that are looking just to like complete the happiness, get the happiness from this portion of the tower challenge and stuff like that, just so we don't have to keep challenging the tower so often type of thing and kind of get done with it. This is gonna be your best friends, because literally the tower challenge does help with your kingdom pass now. So if you guys have put out the money, you're gonna want to make sure you do all that you can. Okay, so Cricky, Buzz Lightyear, Goofy, and Jessie. The higher you have your characters, the better the rewards are. So keeping that in mind. So I've got Cricky out. Then next we've got Bullseye, Kevin, Woody, and Mulan. So there are two characters here that I could potentially send out. One is Bullseye and the other one is Woody. So, oh, look, they're flying around. Whee! That's a great friggin' quest. Harder to tap, though. Definitely harder to tap. All right, so I'm going to send Woody there. Again, he's going to give the additional bonus, but if you have Bullseye, extra awesome. In the third slot, we have Merryweather, Bo Peep, Randall, and Con. So Randall Boggs is going to be the character for right now that is going to give me that extra little bonus. So I'm going to send Merryweather home, I guess, for now. Oh, I needed her. No, I don't want her. Shit, I needed Randall. Now I have to do the same thing all over again. Sorry, guys. I'll goof up. There. And then here, as we saw, Li Shang, Ham, Pete, and Wally are going to be the characters here. So I'm going to be using my refresh tokens for this type of thing, typically on a character that's going to give me more points or currency. I don't really need stuff, but, you know, still I want the points. So that's going to be where it's at. So I'm going to start challenging the tower. Did I not use him? What? I'm just gonna check here. Why does it look like he's not being used? No, he's being used. Okay. I was like, wait, what's going on? So yeah, if I want to skip this, I can use gems. It's 16 gems, and you challenge the tower now every 4 hours instead of 2, which is a bit of a pain in the butt, but that's really only during waking hours. Sleeping hours, this is much nicer. It would be 24 skip tokens if you wanted to do that. So if you guys have been saving those up, now is a good time to use them. But again, gems, you know, less wanting to use, but still. Maleficent's your favorite character. Maleficent's a great character. She is amazing. I played The Sims 4 and got 9 expansions for it, and I nearly killed my sim. She caught on fire. Oops. Oh my god, it's so funny. That is so funny. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, Shirley would be a huge boss for Animal Crossing. I can imagine how amazing she'd deck out her island. She is really, really good at that kind of stuff. Yeah, she could definitely crush that game if she wanted to. Yeah. She is very creative. I love it. So, okay, so now I got my little friends that can go out and do stuff for additional refresh tokens. So if you guys remember here, this was the exploration that was incorporated last time. So apparently we can do 3. I thought last time it was only 2. But it says we can do 3, so that's interesting. So I can send Mickey out for 16 hours. God, that just doesn't seem appealing to me, honestly. Ugh, okay. I guess, like, does anybody need happiness in the kingdom first? I feel like I should do that, but... Oh, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me that, like... I think all the happiness should just be stuck on Main Street. That way, like, they can't leave, the kids that want those requests. Having them wander around in other areas. Like, I understand once you tap them to get them to wander around, but I think ideally they should even make their way back, even if it takes them a while. But yeah, any request should just be staying on Main Street because it is too difficult to keep an eye on them all. Now, and then you send characters out, and then you're like, oh shoot, I literally just did that. So I guess Mickey is safe for now, so I'm gonna send him out, I guess. I don't really want to, but it is what it is. And then Cinderella, and then, yeah, so I have a third one. But I'd have to send somebody home. I guess I'll do, because he's short, I'll do him. Oh, exploration. Okay, let's see what's inside here. Of the Radiant Chest, 125 currency. I'm really interested to hear how you guys do on your currency for this tower challenge. So chapter 2 is not available right now. This will all be unlocked. What? Why would 22 be there? Like, really? They think we're gonna have 22 in like a week. In the next week. Is that even possible? He's level 20. I guess, yeah. Wow, I feel like that's really pushing the limit, though. And it's a bit of like a screw you to anybody who doesn't have the pass, though. That's really harsh. That's really harsh. All right. Oh, we have another chest here. Ooh, chesty game. Chesty game. Okay, a found coin token. Was that always called a found coin token? Did the name change? I don't think it was called that before. It was called like a silver, not silver dollar, but what did they call it? It was I don't think it was this. Okay, whatever. Anyways, Dr. Finkelstein's ears hat token and 101 Dalmatians relic token. So what collection does a found coin token help to level up? I don't know why I did that. Dr. Finkelstein, what collection is he a part of? And name me 101 Dalmatian attraction that this relic would help to enchant. Oh, he's in the exploration for the first one too. I didn't even notice. Here, let me have a look. Thanks for pointing that out, Ash. Chapter 1. Oh, he is. It's because he's grayed out. I like just didn't. It didn't even register in my brain. You know what would have been funny is if they had have made 22 available in the Kingdom Pass at 22 at level 22, not 20. I think that would have been really funny. Wasn't it a fake coin? Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Sven, for the life of me. DuckTales, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Cruella's Car. Cat, Tabitha. Everybody said Cruella's Car is Xander. You guys are amazing. GG's. Oh, I feel like that's... Hey, guys, that's my chip. Oh, my gosh. GG. Like, I was like, I'm never going to ever say this. It's, like, going to be the least used freaking emote. Not anymore. It's used. It's useful. It's very, very useful. So yeah, 22 is in the exploration. Wow. For both chapters. Actually, all 3 chapters. Let's get that straight. Chapters 1, 2, and 3. So realistically, we gotta somehow, get to that. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Okay, so refreshes. We can pick attractions. This doesn't affect us gathering magic or anything like that. we can do 3 for the first chapter, and then 4 for the second, and 5 for the third. So we have to basically pick. The idea is to pick your best attraction to go there. So anything that's like, for me, Enchantment 3 is going to be my highest. If you have higher than that, awesome. I guess I'll go Jolly Roger, sure. So basically every hour and a half it's going to... why does it keep doing that? Keeps rotating my... like, maybe I'm turning my phone weird today. It normally doesn't do that. It's alright. Yeah, so basically every hour and a half we can click collect and it'll get refreshes. So for every enchantment, this is every enchantment level increases the chance of getting a refresh token. It does not say by how much. I would like to know if it goes up by like 1% or if it's like 10% or maybe even more than that. So I would definitely like to see that, like to have an answer for a question like that. I don't think I know anything. You're able to go back for exploration quests when the chapter ends, so it's not too bad. Yeah, that's true. So realistically, I don't think in the first 5 days I will be able to get 22. But if I get 22 in the second chapter, I can go back to the first chapter and use him to do that. That is a very good point, Ash. Thank you for bringing that up. Bye, Kat. See you soon, hun. You can finish doing explorations for the past chapters. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's true. I can get them all done for 22 in chapter 3 if I so choose. I try and keep it up though by a chapter to chapter basis because it only allows you to have so many guys out, right? So just keeping that in mind there. I just try and, if I'm gonna participate, I'll try and keep up with it. Decorating mugs. Okay, so what do we got here? I guess the Ring of Stones. Like everything else is useless. And hold on a second. Is there even relics? I guess there is for those. And then finally assembling snacks. The Regal Carousel is my top thing, I guess. But yeah, you have any of these ones that you can use. So if you guys are like early on, Al's Toy Barn or Mickey's Filler Magic may be the only ones you'll have in your kingdom. But you guys can use those. So just use what you have, even if you're a baby kingdom. So for chapter 1, I won't get any points until I finish challenging the tower in 4 hours. So we have 4 days, 23 hours now to finish this. And you will not be able to gain any points on this when the new chapter starts. So your points will be reset to 0 on a chapter to chapter basis, but your currency will stay. So very important to note if you guys are relatively new. That hasn't changed. That has been the same way since the beginning of time. So just, again, keep that as a nice little refresher for the vets. So at 1,000 points, I'll get 500 currency. 5,000 points, I'll get some elixirs. 10,000 points, 1,500 currency. So that's important to do. And then 15,000, again, another 5. And then 20,000, I'll get an Aladdin Legendary chest. So if you have everything out of there, don't expect too much. But if you're missing stuff, this is a really good opportunity for you guys to grab some things. Chapter 2 is going to be similar to that, except you're going to need 25,000 points instead of 20. So that's actually a little lower than usual. Then you'll get a Winnie the Pooh Legendary chest. And then finally, we have Brave at 30,000 points for Chapter 3. And again, they refresh on once this timer goes, it's all back to 0 again. So don't forget. Now, in terms of things that you guys can collect, if you guys have all the characters, but you're like, I don't know what to spend my currency on, and da-da-da, guess what? You can buy some tokens. Use your currency, buy some tokens, if nothing else. I, however, have my Rhea characters max, so everything is locked. I can't tell you what the cost is for anything. However, we did get to see them in the live stream, and I believe Rhea was like 90,000. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to work really hard to get 90,000 currency. And if you are trying to go for Rhea, don't spend your currency on anything else. And let me know if you guys do manage to get it. That'd be very good. Whew, it's crazy. No, you can do 3 on chapter 3 and 3. Oh, you can do 3 on chapter 1 and 3 on chapter 2 last time. Oh, so when chapter 2 starts for the exploration, you'll be able to do 3 for this and then 3 for this. Okay. Well, definitely, I'm gonna keep an eye on that this time. That's great if that's the case there. So there's no lead. Oh, there is a leaderboard. There, I was like, there's no leaderboard because I'm not ranked yet. So the marshmallow gummy mug shake stand is on the line. Damn it. That is so cute. That is on the line for rewards. It used to be the Maleficent horn stand. I kind of miss those days, but that is what it is. Change keeps a coming. But there are other ways to get that concession now. But yeah, they're super exclusive. And again, in terms of the shop, the one concession you will be able to buy is the grilled 3 cheese sandwich. Where's the attraction enchantment chest? Oh, there it is. So I have to basically complete 20,000 points to be able to get that. All right, so we'll try for Splash Mountain. Crazy. But yeah, so you guys can buy a couple of things here if you guys are missing stuff. Now, again, it's going to be like tokens and stuff like that in here. But, they've added like little beams or bubbles behind. I just noticed that with the legendary. Like when I click this, you see behind the hat, it's like got the light, which was there, I think, before. But now they've added these like little bubbles. You guys see that little extra detail there? That was not always there. Huh, interesting. What do they got going? Epic? Yeah, they've all got it, like the little bubbles. You can really see it on the purple. Oh, it's on all of them. That's kind of cute. Oh, except common. Common, basic, and then platinum chest. So that's going to be where you can get your Maleficent horn stand now. That's so crazy. Pancake milkshake. The kitty balloon. Meow. Or wait, as we like to say, meow. Namari is 20k and Rhea is 90. That is, like, that's a huge, huge jump. If you guys do need help, you can ask me, or you can just check your basic guide here for the tower challenge. Again, it's just pretty simple. Send your characters to it's simple to explain, but difficult when you look at it. You're like, that told me nothing. But send characters, challenge the tower, and collect points in currency, and then exchange them for rewards and make your character stronger to do better. Why is it flipping? Jeez, making it work extra hard today. And then at the end of the challenge, the Maleficent coins will be converted to gems, but the refresh tokens, they will disappear. So use them while you can. They do not carry over on an event-to-event basis because they do sell the refresh tokens every time. So there's typically bundles for those kinds of things. There's nothing there now, but in the past, that's how it's been. So that's why it's like that. Okay, so I have decided to, the circus train, I have decided to enchant that to a 2. I had enough relics to do it. And this is actually going to help with Mrs. Jumbo. So I figured in anticipation for that, I would do it. Now, again, getting it to the 4th enchantment, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. But I technically could do to the 3rd. So this is Dumbo's ears hats. I don't need to do this technically, but I just will just because I want to kind of see here what's sort of going on. But you know what I just noticed? There's a cursed attraction now that didn't have any magic underneath. Let's see it, because I used the gathering spell, so technically speaking I should have no magic under anything. 1, 2, so we're getting 3 currency every time. 4, and there's no magic underneath. In the past, there's always been magic underneath, though. So that's how you knew attractions were ready, because they would have that. So they've changed that up a little bit, which is kind of interesting to note. just for yourself. So for the event quest, this is what I'm talking about. Look at all the happiness as potential rewards here for, yeah, that like it's crazy for a season pass. This is amazing. So you really, really need to do this. You can't get away from it. You need to participate in all 3 chapters. It's sad, but it's what you have to do. There's a lot of happiness rewards, a lot of levels to be gained here right off the bat. So it'll give you a nice confidence booster as well. So obviously 25 is going to be the first sort of goal. So yeah, let's work hard here. So there's some simple stuff, right? Like just by, sending your characters out for different things. That does make things a little bit easier for you. And you can always tell if they're useful for the actual tower challenge because it is going to have the little icon up at the top unless it's for exploration. So there's 2 explorations available for Sarge here that we can actually do. And he does help with, I guess, clearing ghosts. I'm going to say. Yep. Okay, so I've actually got some shadows. Oh, I didn't realize I did. So I've got shadows to clear up here, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. But at least it does kind of coincide with some of the happiness here. So that's not the end of the world. All right. Wow, that'll give us loads of work to do. So I can't do any more explorations until I've cleared them, which is fine, but it's also making it a little bit extra challenging there. Let me see. Minion, what did you miss? Oh, I've just been going over the stuff for the Tower Challenge and the Season Pass so far. I did some dialogue for Maurice. I forgot to tell you, I love the shirt that you're wearing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Why is it turning? I'm so sorry, guys. This is not a very smooth stream. I'm going to have to look into why that's happening. The only thing I could think of is I updated my computer and I need to switch a setting back or something. I don't know. But I would think it's a phone thing. Maybe I did something. No idea. No idea. Okay, I'll get everybody here. I'm interested to see how I do here on the season pass for the first like hour or so that it's active. Let's see how many levels can we gain? Like right off the bat, we were pretty much given 2, but still. I can't bring Snow White back in. I have no use for her right now. I did last stream, though, but I had to send her home because I have no room. So you can get mad at DMK for that. Mulan and friends are back now in legendary chests. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Totally knew that was coming, but it took a while to show up. So if you guys are missing characters for that, to help you challenge the tower, Brave is also making its appearance there as well. So grab them while you can. I still haven't done the side quest for these guys. I wanted to time it up with my stream today, but I forgot last night. I was so tired. I forgot to send them out for it. So we'll have to wait another stream there. Okay, so I've got enough lily pads. I need to start bringing... I have no room for this. I don't want to send these guys home. This is literally upsetting me so much. I better not have any 24 hours this week. Oh my god, attraction enchantment chest. Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain. What are the chances of it arriving today, do we think? Like a 1% chance? Or do you think it's quite high this time? I'm going to say it's quite low. If I haven't gotten it now... Yeah. Oh yeah, Hichu. Yeah, that's true. I was reacting to some stuff. Don't worry, those things will they'll be up on YouTube soon. So I'm assuming I think it was the food ones, right? That you really wanted to. I think Sven thought you'd really want to see. So yeah, the food reactions to the Genshin foods, those are gonna be up on YouTube in the next little bit. So no. Ah! Crazy. Hooky was gifted a membership by Hichu. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that present box is like totally off the screen. Wow, that was ridiculous. I don't know why it was, but thank you so much, Hichu. Hichu, I really appreciate that, and I'm sure Hooky does as well. Oh my gosh, now you get all the fun stuff. Thank you. Let's get some hype in chat, guys, for Hichu there. GG's. Oh my gosh, sorry. Wrong. I was trying to click Bell and then it showed up as GG. Because they're right beside each other. Oops. GG. Good times. Good times. Alright, let's have a look here at the weeklies. 8-hour quest, 12-hour quest, 6-hour quest. Okay, so no 24 hours though. Toy Story, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Dumbo. I need to change up my parade floats, I guess. No. I can't do it, but I'm gonna need to. The ones I have, I need out. Like, I have a problem with that at the moment. I think I'm gonna send Ham home for now. It's a really tough call at this point, but like there's gonna be some people I'm gonna need to keep switching out for the tower if I want to be efficient with this. Oh, I'll show you guys my progress on Mr. Stork. I have 0. Look, guys, look. 0 freaking hats. 2 ears hats though, but yeah, of his cap there, I have 0. I was like, really? That's supposed to be the harder token to get, and it's just, or the easier token to get, and I have more of the harder ones. Like, it's weird. Okay, Eve. Sorry, Eve. I hate sending them home. There's just a couple of them that are just so cute that I don't want them to leave me. And they're always leaving me. Yzma, I don't need you right now. But I am going to need some characters for 24-hour quest or 12-hour quests, so this is going to be a little challenging. I guess I'll send her home. And typically some of these guys I would definitely have doing the longer quests, but they're doing other things for me. Ursula. I'll send her to do her 24 hours. Screw it. I'm not sending her home. That's just mean. Oh my gosh, so many characters. Okay, Dr. Finkelstein. Can I level him up? Ooh, let's bring Robin Hood back. Whee! And he is now a level 7. Wow, that was a bit of a lark. Alright, 4 hours for you, bud. Mary, she is, I think, inside. She's inside. She's busy. I just sent her out, I guess, now. I hate this 100 character limit. This is the first time it has affected me. Ah. So you see why it sucks. It's affected me so much, like the last couple updates. At first I was like, I think I can get away with this, but then it's just been getting harder and harder and harder. And the character limit, like, it's kicking my butt. Your car into the shop? Oh my gosh. Cars, eh? That's the freaking worst. I came across... Oh, you came across the videos and you introduced them to Sven. Oh, I see, I see. She's awesome. I'm so glad that she posted them for me. But yeah, no, it was great. Okay, so let me see here. I need who was I going to check? Nightmare. Okay, so I can level him up now. So I'm gonna do Dr. Finkelstein. I think he's gonna be relatively easy for me to max out. So I think if I can get him done as soon as possible and get him out, that is gonna be the goal. There's gonna be some characters like May. It's gonna take me a while. But if I can finish up this collection, I don't need any nightmare characters in my kingdom right now, and that would help my character limit issue. It's not going to eliminate it, but it will help. So I'm going to send him out for the 8 hours. And even if he's a 9 and he's hanging out at home until I have room after the... I think it's a glitch on my phone's end. This didn't happen last time. Like, my screen went half gray. I saw it this time. I looked down. I saw it happen. It went. I don't know if it's the game that's doing this, but it just went right halfway in between the DMK. I don't know if it's DMK or if it's my phone. But it went gray screen, like half gray, and then it was gone. But it's a flicker. So whatever's happening, it's affecting the program on the computer's end, and it's like So it throws it on the other screen. Oh, she told you to find more for me. Yeah, no, that's great. I will need some more stuff to react to. I have to actually get them all uploaded and stuff, and like do thumbnails, or like tag things. It's a lot of work, but once I do it, I'm planning to do more reactions for them. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. They were pretty entertaining. Pretty entertaining. Hunchback. Okay, let's bring Esmeralda back in the kingdom. Da, 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 da. And she is now a level 5 for justice. She leveled up for justice. That I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. To me, anyway. I know she keeps saying that to me, but the more I think about it, I'm like, does that make a lot of sense? I guess they just have their little things that they like to say. I'm probably reading into it too much. Merida! I love Merida's hair. Like, honestly, if there's one thing I love about Merida, it's her hair. Her accent's pretty amazing as well. She's a very fun Disney princess. I really like her. She's got the luck on her side. Okay, so those guys will be out for that. So that opened up a little bit of room, not a ton, but at least enough now that I can work on these. Who should we bring? Dingwall! Feast your eyes. That was so funny. They got rid of the dialogue. I am not a fan that there's no dialogue now every tower challenge. Like, it just cuts down all the fun for me. Like, I know it's an extra quest, but I mean, we have to do them anyways for these ghosts. I say get rid of the ghosts and give us then the dialogue. It's too fun. Oh, you know what? He's carrying his own. I never really noticed that. He carries his own bench around for this quest. Usually he has somebody else carry the bloody bench. Oh my gosh. There he is. He's a funny one. You're gonna miss my... How long are you in Japan for? Are you going there for like a while? I think I have room. I have room. I'll bring him back. I'll bring all 3 of the boys back. If you have one, you gotta have the others, right? It's just how it goes, I think, at this point. Yes. Yes, this is great. His kid is so fun. I would love if they added his kid because he's such a crybaby with like a big, massive temper. It's like realistically, like I remember at first I was like, he'd be a good pick for Merida. That could be fun. Like he doesn't seem like, all scatterbrain type of thing. But it's just as soon as he did his whole like crying act and all of that, I was just like, oh God, he is the worst choice. She would hate that. She'd rather be with the guy that can't even communicate properly. 2 weeks. You're gonna be gone through my birthday. March 18th through April 2nd. Oh no. You just got Finkelstein to a 10. Ooh, that'll open up some serious room for you, Tabitha, for sure. For sure. So I have May. Who else is in here? I think that's it. Oh, here are the soul guys out of the shadows. I forgot. I can show this now. Guys, 22. Well, this isn't 22. He's like more like riding the waves, man. Oh my God. I'm surprised he was the one that got a costume, but I guess it kind of makes sense. 22 is pretty cute. I want them to add Ron's Gone Wrong. I know it wasn't like a super popular movie, but I think personally I liked it better than Soul. It's just Ron is great. Like he's just freaking great. I want him zooming around the kingdom. Oh my gosh. We need them. I think it will make, like, I know that's like a bit modern or whatever, but Soul is too. So it's kind of fits, I feel like, in with that whole like Inside Out as well vibe. So maybe this is the year that they'll be bringing collections that have more of that like modern feel to it. Again, Inside Out, Soul, and then Ron's Gone Wrong. Those would be 3 like, and then they could also do for tower challenges and stuff like that, or for introducing new characters and stuff, that you could go Wreck-It Ralph as well, finish up the costumes, and then maybe give us like King Candy. That would be in sort of theme with this as well. We could just have like a techie year. Would be fun. I know I'm sad, but I will celebrate it for you before I leave. Sounds good. Sounds good. I celebrate the whole month just for that reason, though. So, I mean, not for your Japan trip, but for these kinds of events to happen, right? Like, definitely 100% I celebrate it because I realize that not everybody makes it on the day. And 2, what if you, like, I say this every year, but it's like, what if you actually have a bad day, okay? On your birthday or the day before, like, an animal passes or gets sick or you're sick or anything. If you're celebrating the whole month, it doesn't bother you as much. Kind of like Christmas this year. Like if I wasn't celebrating like things through like doing different activities and like having my Christmas sweaters, like, for all of December type of thing, and even in November a bit, it's like realistically, I I got sick this year through Christmas, and I would have been absolutely miserable not being able to have any holiday fun. That would have been the worst. So doing all of that beforehand, it was like, yeah, it was a bit of a bummer, but it's not gonna like ruin my year. Waiting for Christmas. How do we not have King Candy? I don't know. Turbotastic. That would have been a great one for the freaking season pass, though. Having Turbo, like having King Candy and then having his costume be Turbotastic. Can we please have that? Can we please have that? I don't know if they would do that for the season pass, though. But maybe. That would be fun. It's birthday hype. Yeah. All of March is it's my month. It's my entire month. So you'll have lots of time to celebrate with me. No need to worry too much, but wait, what? What on earth is that rattle? Candy? I'm taking a screenshot of this. What is this? Have some candy. Speaking of candy, what is this? I have to use event currency to level him up? Glitch. It's a glitch. 100%. What collection could this be for? Well, let's think here. What is the common token for soul? Before we get too excited. I love how you said have some candy, and then it was like all of a sudden it's just there. Like just like a candy. Okay, maybe they just got confused. I'm assuming this is the common token. Yeah, that's the common token. So it's not that. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely that. What is that? It looks like a lollipop. You have the same thing too? Oh my gosh, what is it? Now, is it for all characters? No, it is not. It is only... I can't see for those guys. I need collections. I still am working on leveling up. Okay, so it's not for up. Let's see. What about... It's not for... Hocus Pocus. So is it for every It's for every character. It's, oh gosh. Do we all agree that's a lolly, right? Disney, what, lollipops? Oh, I'll start with that. And we'll see what happens. I think that's going to be way too broad. Oh my gosh. I just found the cutest mini ears ever. Oh my gosh. Candy lollipop ears. Hey, that could be... It's definitely inside out. Wait, why is it inside out? Why did I not think about that? This is new, I think. I don't know where this is going to take me. Photos. Sweet new mini candy lollipop ears. Roll into Walt Disney World. I want these so bad. It's basically a hot pink glittery cellophane ears. That is... that could be hot pink. It looks red, but... It's the same kind of color. You see that? Oh my god, those are pretty too. Anybody's going to Disney, I want these. Send you my address. These would make for a great meet and greet photo with Vanellope Von Schweetz over in Imagination Pavilion at Epcot. But that's not a common like that's a currency, so that's for an event. So what could that be? Speaking of lollipops, yeah, those are freaking great. It's event, like I can't level up any of my hunchback. So what do they, like, it's for an event. It's for an event. So Inside Out lollipops. Finn, did you say? I hope it's Inside Out. I think my search is too general and broad to really give us an answer. But it's event currency, so I mean that would be a really cute concession stand. But I don't know. I don't have an answer. No, nothing's jumping out. I was assuming something would jump out at me, but that'd be great for East Encanto. I thought about Encanto at first, but like I just don't know. That would be cool. Okay, that's true. Have a lolly, but that's not. I mean, it's close, but it's not quite. Oh, if it's a clue. Oh, sorry. I mean, Baymax does give a lolly. I thought Wreck-It Ralph. Now I'm thinking Big Hero 6 too. But again, currency. That's a toughie. It doesn't ring any bells, though. That's the problem. The only thing is Wreck-It Ralph. I need a name. It could be for Soul, because 22... So, no... Okay, so the only thing is, though, is that I looked at the season... So, I looked at the Soul tokens already. And... But it says event currency, which kind of changes things, I think. I mean, you're potentially right, but I mean, I don't have 2022. I kind of want to buy it out now just to get there, just to see. Has anybody done that? The Evil Queen's at home. That lollipop sucks. Why? What lollipop are we talking about? Okay, I'll show you again. So it's, if you look, it says event currency, which makes me think it's currency for another event. I thought about character token. That was actually the first thing I thought. Type Inside Out lollipop. I'm going to do lollipop. I'm going to do the same thing for Soul. So, Inside Out lollipop. Like, I was thinking too, Sour Bill. Okay, I'll try Soul as well. Soul lollipop. I mean, that does seem like the most, obvious answer if it was a token confusion. Nothing comes up. Let me see. I have to put Disney in front. Okay, so this is what comes up for Soul. The pizza is the big thing. Let's X out of that. No, nothing's coming up for that, but it doesn't mean it's not there. But pizza shows up, so yeah. Soul 22 lollipop. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Soul 22 lollipop. Do I have to be that specific? No. No. The pizza shows up again. Actually, no, there's 2 pizza things that show up, but no, I don't see any lollipop. Do we have anything else? Bing bong? Yeah, it's very possible. Maybe it's not a lollipop, it's a rattle. Okay. So what if we go? Okay, so if it's a rattle, let's say inside out rattle. It's honestly, it's like the first few seconds of inside out it would probably be in, right? Nothing really shows for that either. I said rattle from movie, but ew, oh my god, that's so I'm so glad this isn't up on the screen right now. What the frig? That was disturbing. There's like a chick who had like blood on scissors stabbing a wall. With a dude dead spewing blood on the floor in the background. Like, it was absolutely terrifying. That's not Inside Out, obviously, but it shows up in like the first 2 scrolls down. Holy crap. That was disturbing. I mean, again, currency typically reflects currency. The only thing other I was thinking was common token, but again, it is not showing up. Oh, I'm really curious. I don't remember anything from Encanto. I feel like the common token is most likely going to be these, right? The maple seeds. 22's maple seed. 22's ears hat. Unless it's personality profile. Unless those are the common tokens. Yeah, because they're here too. That's still for him. Yeah, okay, so these are the common tokens. The personality profile. That's got to be it. Because it's in and around the relics for the attraction. So that rules out the common token possibility, and it rules out 22's lollipop. So, yeah. Because these here are 22's, the tokens that 22 needs. Here, the maple seed and the ears hat. The common token is the personality profile according to Wiki. Okay, perfect. So that confirms it in my mind. Oh. So maybe, yeah. So it could be Soul because when 22 is in Joe's body, she eats a lot of lollipops at the barber shop. So maybe it has to do with Joe's body. Yeah, maybe it's Joe's token. Let's do Disney. It's funny, when you type in Soul movie, it doesn't come up as Disney. It shows all these other things. Disney Soul movie, Joe Lollipop. Um, I just need like a little clip or something, you know? Or a GIF about it. I mean, if somebody wants to check the actual movie, you know, knock yourself out, that would be great, because I'm sure it would show it on that. Right? But you'd know in like 2 seconds. You'd know in 2 seconds. Bing Bong? Yeah, that would be great. I mean, I can look up here one more thing. Disney Inside Out, Bing Bong. Oops, lollipop, not lily-pop. A lily-pop. He cries candy. Do I see that particular candy, though? Here's the GIF, guys. He cries candy. So, but he cries like little bonbons, you know? Like little hard twist candies, not lollipops by the looks of it. Like, mostly. That's so great. It's like, I want some candy. Bing Bong, can you just like cry for me, please? But yeah, maybe that does confirm the Inside Out. Mind you, I thought for Inside Out, but maybe this is what they're gonna do. Okay, so actually you can see it in this image. I figured the common tokens were gonna be like these, like one of these, but maybe it's gonna be specific, like a memory for each one is gonna be their specific token. So like Disgust, she'll have green, right? As and then she'll have her ears hat type of thing. So it'll be different memory, like little things you'll see inside. And then the common token, if we're getting Bing Bong, could be candy. So yeah, that could be pretty big news though. The other thing though that we saw was based off of the ears hat. So like again, King Candy, that is not out of reach. You found something? Okay, I'll check in the Discord then quick. Oh, that's right. What's her name? Taffeta. She always has a lolly in her mouth. They have yeah, he has a lolly too. But do you think that that is enough for Joe? Like, you would think it would be something to do with music for him, right? Personally. But Taffeta, yeah, Jedi, that's a really, really good assumption there. I'm going to just, actually, I'll Google her. Sorry, this will be the last one, promise. Disney Inside Out. Here, you guys can watch the parade float go by while I do this. So you guys have something to do. Oh, no, Inside Out. Oh my gosh. No. What am I doing? Disney, Wreck-It Ralph. No wonder it wasn't coming up. Taffeta. Okay, so here's Taffeta here. I guess that's possible. Here, I'm gonna pull up the token again. Does it look the same though? Not really, but I mean, if you look at her car, right, and you look at the token, you know what I mean? Like, it's a similar color. I could see that being a thing. It's not perfect because, again, hers are a little bit more like more of a what do they call that? Like holiday mint sort of twist, right? That red and white. But it is possible. Because like they have all the candy in the stands and stuff like that. But I'm not going to rule it out. But this one here, like her character token should be a lolly. They do live in a candy world, but once again, event currency as that. Do you think that they're going to do a whole like 5-character event? They could for Wreck-It Ralph. They really could. But they skipped Wreck-It Ralph the first time and they went right to Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's funny. I'm looking for the lolly. Where is more of the lolly? I don't know. But I think that, essentially that is basically as good as we're going to get for a shot, at least at this point. But many, many times she does have it in her mouth and stuff. So she's like she's always rocking the lolly. It's like her thing. So it could be Sour Bill, King Candy, and Taffeta. Yeah, I could see that. You sent a picture in the Discord of the lollipop from Soul. Oh no. That's it. It's Soul. That ends it. Look at it. You can see the detailed markings are the same. Fuck. No. For the kids, yeah. So that's the lollipop. So we're gonna be getting a Soul event. We figured it out. Tabitha, thank you for posting that in the Discord. That was 10-15 minutes of searching. So that is most likely going to be Joe's token then. That would be my guess, unless you guys have another guess for it. But yeah, the Soul guy, Joe. Wheezy Joe. He's not Wheezy, but yeah, it's Soul. It makes sense. It makes sense because Soul is in the Kingdom Pass. I was like, okay, we've added 2 characters. We don't need it. Sorry, it did the gray screen again. We don't need anything else there, but yeah, apparently we're getting it. So that basically confirms next update. So not coming out, in my opinion. DMK's not coming out too strong. I think the season pass is pretty good. But the Dumbo though, and then the Soul event, those are both very, very weak collections. And I think for starting off like with some strong collections that we'd be like really into, this is not going to be one of the things. But it'll be good that we'll be able to finish up those collections. They're coming in together. So for the character limit, this works out really well. And we can just, get them all leveled up and sent home right away. Hopefully Joe is the first character though. But who are the other characters going to be? How many Soul characters can we really, really get that's going to be good? Let's just Google Soul characters and see what their top selections are. Moon, Wind, Joe, 22. Those are their 3 characters they have images for. And then Principal, the Principal. I'm not even going to say her last name. But yeah, the rest of them, like Terry, Leva, like there's no image on the Google site. Here, I'll just pull it up for you guys. So yeah, basically when you're looking for characters and stuff, typically you choose like first row or second row. But usually they have images when there's like serious actual characters. The fact that there isn't any is kind of weird. And I don't think these characters are like main characters in my mind. So I don't think that that's why they have images, right? Like like look. Like how do you have that as a character in the game, you know? They're just like a scribble, right? I think they'd appear on an attraction, but I don't think they would appear as an actual character, which makes me wonder if it's just gonna be I don't know, something else. I think it's a little weird to make a big deal on Soul when I don't really have any other ideas. Everyone on Facebook thinks it's a glitch. Oh, it's a glitch, 100%, but it's telling us as well what we're getting. So, yeah, Soul is coming. That's my prediction. So, it's not a bad one because again, the collection already came out, so may as well assume that makes the most sense, right? Build the Tramp's home. I don't have room for anything. Like I'd have to pull out some of my decorating stuff, and I'm not willing to do anymore. I'm just not. I can't justify making more of a mess than I've already made. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm over here. 7. And then this has kind of been a bit of a mess. 7 sections of land messed up by not having enough land to put things in. I keep moving stuff out. Like 7 slots. Like that's a lot of land. That's almost like an entire area. I don't have it divided up, but that's just too much in my mind. Ugh. We need land. It's and character increase is getting out of control. I used to say see it again button was the number one thing we needed, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is not. It's the number one thing I want, but we don't need it. We need land and we need a character increase. Like this game is going to become too frustrating. Like people aren't going to want to play if they can't achieve things and they can't have characters they want in. There's too many good characters, and that was almost their best thing they've ever done, but now they're worst because they've included so many collections of amazing characters and we can't have them in. It's again their strength and now weakness at the same time. It's like, no. Oh, and it's doing, can I take a screenshot of it? Oh my god, it stayed. I'm going to show you guys what my game, like what is going on right now. Oh my god. I actually got a screenshot of it. It stayed. It's DMK's frozen. Holy shit. So this isn't I thought it was my phone. I was like, please no. So DMK, I'm going to show you. You guys are going to laugh at what's happening to me right now. DMK is trying to rotate. So instead of my phone rotating, like if I turn it right straight up, what's happening is like DMK's rotating, but the phone knows that the game's not supposed to. So the game is like not attached or whatever to the background. So this is my game right now. This is a screenshot from my phone. So this is why it keeps jumping, because so at least I figured it out. DMK's loose. It needs some stitches. I have to say, this is one of the funnier glitches this time, though. It's like, I feel like it's kind of like Peter Pan, you know, when his shadow keeps running away. It's like he needs to sew a shadow to the bottom of his foot. That's definitely what's happening right now. It's not the weirdest glitch I've ever seen, but it's definitely up there. The weirdest glitch though was when my game pixelated, like it was glitched, like Vanellope was like ruining my game. So yeah. Okay. You mean this glitch was like before? I don't know if I'm understanding. Joe, that's why I kind of left it. I was hoping you were going to like re-explain yourself, but I don't get it. But I think we're getting Joe. Mr. Mittens. That's true. Mr. Mittens. I forgot. Why didn't he come up as the... They didn't even put him up there. They didn't... Yeah, they literally didn't even put him up as a character. Show more. What about Windstar? I mean, I don't know if we'd go that far with it, but I mean, I'm really grasping at straws here. Yeah, he doesn't even come up there, the cat. The therapy cat lady does, but yeah, that's why I forgot about Soul, cuz look, he's not even here. Like as a character. That's weird. Anyway, that's too funny though about my kingdom there. Well, at least we know what's coming. It's kind of like, remember when they accidentally, I almost feel like they're doing it, I don't know, are they doing it intentionally? Maybe not, probably not. But it just seems like a bit of a coincidence. We keep getting like these things, like teasers. I almost feel like it's like Fortnite, you know, like when they tease certain like things coming and you're like, oh, that's coming. It's in the files. It's just a matter of when. So it's kind of like when they did that for Hunchback, remember? They posted it in their story or whatever, and then they took it down right away. And it was like, I wouldn't have known about it if, I think it was Taiwana, I think, if you, like, who sent it to me, right? And, like, showed it. But anyways, it was, like, one of those things that was there and then it was gone. So it was so quick if you weren't, like, you know, waiting for, or on your phone at the time and you didn't click it, like, 100%. Do I think the next Kingdom Pass will be Star Wars? Ooh, I don't know. That is a really tough one to say. I think that Star Wars is a bit of a, not controversial, but in the DMK realm, I think people will be more upset. I would not be, right? But I think people would generally be. I think, like, the thing is, though, is I think we could have had, like, a little Wookiee and... like Jar Jar Binks. Like, you could add characters to the Kingdom Pass and it would be fun. But I don't know if that's like a fan favorite with the community. So I think if they're not listening to the community, which they have had, unfortunately, a habit of doing, then I'd say yes, it is very, very, very possible. But if they're actually starting to listen, which some people are hoping so this year, then I'm going to say nah. But, I mean, again, the whole fact they've had so many Star Wars events and people were upset, they didn't care. They were just like, well, we're giving you this content anyway. But, yeah, I love Star Wars, so I don't really care. But, like, I would love that. Actually, I do care. I would love it. I would love it. Which collection am I close to maxing out? Pinocchio, I guess. Pinocchio is probably my closest. Pinocchio's pretty much ready to go. It's just the common tokens that are my problem. I should just use my elixirs here. I have 80,000 right now, so I could just use them on commons and just say, like, to hell with it. I think it's a waste of elixirs to do this, but I do have a lot, so, you know, it's like, it's hardly doing any damage to me whatsoever right now. To get a few of them, it's not gonna hurt. Like, what is that, 6 or something? So, who cares? Alright, so in terms of season pass, I have 3 rewards. So you get it at 0. I didn't know you got rewards at 0. 1 and 2. So I'm working on 3. Yeah, I guess you get 40 gems for, like, just opening your game, basically. Star Wars. Alicia, you'd be so happy though about Star Wars. DMK community would be revolted if they added Star Wars next. Oh man, but we love it though. We love it. We'd go to war for Star Wars, 100%. But I know it's not everybody's thing, and I totally respect that. I get it. But it's like, it is a really great collection with a lot of great characters, and for those, like, you know, passionate fans, it is fun. Right? It is fun. I'm not gonna lie. And we don't need any more attractions or anything like that. Like, we've got all that. So if they're looking in terms of land and stuff, it does make sense. Yeah, so. Oh, good. We have our chest rewards. I forgot I can watch those after, too. Do I have any other dailies to do that I can do to boost me here? I mean, I could find chests, I suppose. I do have 2 in the kingdom, and I need 3 open. Oh, Elsa's happiness. Ooh, chesty game. Okay, this will probably be one of the last ones. So Kevin's chocolate bar token and a turning red relic. So chance at shoutouts, try and put them in one message if you can. So what collection is Kevin a part of? And the turning red relic, name me one of the turning red attractions that relic would help to enchant. Go! I think, do I have any of these guys left, or did I open these? Oh, I do. Oh, that's ads, though. I don't want to watch ads. I don't think I can get a happiness from it, unfortunately. From the daily, I mean. How long is this concession? Oh, it's only 60 minutes. That is a great concession stand. Yo, that's like really good one. 60 minutes. I just like realized that. I mean, we don't keep track of the times. I think especially since there was the time change on the concessions, it's just too much to keep an eye on. I've missed a chest somewhere. I don't know where, though. In the corner. Up top. It's usually where the sneaky ones hide, but... I don't know. Up in Tyler's epic party. Jack, yeah. Can anyone confirm, though, Doe came first in the... What? Pass, and then up event came later. Yes. I believe that was the case, right? Oh, you meant Doug, not Doe. Okay. I'm like, though? No. Was Doug announced at the same time as the Kingdom Pass? Yeah. Doug, wait, hold on. Doug and Mr. Muntz were together. They were the start of the season pass. Yes, but did the event, I think he's saying, did the event come after? That's what you're trying to say. So it's like, or was it at the same time? Because the season pass was announced, and then we had the characters. That was all around the same time, though. Like, was it the following update that we got stuff? Because that was what, Rescuers Part 1? Let's see. I have a lot of live streams, so it may not be that easy for me to find. Unlocked Carl. Okay, so that was August 27th. A new update, new mini limited time event. New update with the... Yeah, that was new. They were, I believe, the same time. August Wait, August 5th. Hold on. August 5th, the Kingdom Pass was around. Update 61. Just check the patch notes, actually. New update 61. August 9th. And then was this update 62, though? I don't think so. I think that's still update 61. I don't know. That's tough. That is tough. Oh, my phone is low. Yeah. I'd have to re-look. I think my streams aren't labeled super great for those. I had a bit of a crappy time there, and I wasn't, I didn't change the thumbnails for it. I'm supposed to go back and do that. It's on my list of things to do, but like very low down on it. So, yeah. Of course, the one thing, oh my god, that chest is so sneaky. Oh, I would have never found it. Up. Yeah, so Jack, you were the only one that got it on the last one. All right, so Phoebus and the Disney Parks relic. Okay, what collection is Phoebus a part of, and one attraction for the Disney Parks? Oh, the 60 minutes are up. I was hoping that was going to come. And I have a character limit. Of course. So Mike Wazowski's going to be who was it that I sent? Sarge. Because Chip needs to come back. Come on, Ghosty. Now, he goes out, though, for a little longer. He goes out... Oh, no, same as Jesse. So Kevin's the only one that goes for a shorter time, but I don't really care. So, there we go. Accomplishments. You're always seeing patterns. Patterns are very important. I always try and keep an eye for patterns as well. I probably just don't have as much of a memory for it because I didn't get the season pass. I was pretty mad about that season pass because I didn't like the concept of it. I'm still not a big fan. I just kind of missed the original game, but that's just me, right? I don't think I'm the only one, but, you know, at the same time, I get it. They're changing stuff. So I think that because I didn't get it and I didn't end up because of that, I didn't pay as much attention to those details on Mr. Muntz and Doug. So, yeah. You hate season passes? Yeah, Cody, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm not a big fan of them. I mean, I'm participating in them and whatnot, but the game's changed, and I've felt this way for several years now. They need to change the age on this game. I get it, like, you know, little ones can have they can look at the game and shenanigans, but to actually play it and participate, right? It's not meant for them. And I think it's really wrong if, you know, someone was looking at it for their little one going like, oh yeah, here is a game for you to try. It's not little friendly. Yeah, 100%. Someone would need to go back and look at that, though. So, I mean, Jedi, if you're looking for some homework, you can have a look there and see if that was a thing, right? So update 61, I can at least guide you there. You can just look at the patch notes, right? That's probably the easiest thing. Look at the patch notes and see what they gave us for update 61 for the first season pass, and then update 62 and update 63, and then, all the way to 66, essentially. Just see what the pattern is. So it shouldn't take you too long either. I know going through my videos might be a little bit more work. I mean, they'll be fun to revisit, but at the same time, it's like, I'll have my gorgeous tan. But other than that, there's not really much to look forward to on that. I know I was pretty mad about the season pass then too, so. When you get home from work? Okay. So, yeah, your reference guide is to check patch notes for DMK, update 61, all the way to 66, and make a little note. See what's going on. Evil Queen's a great character, definitely. Especially with it being for money. Yeah, the season pass for money is pretty brutal. Definitely, it's not as fun. But, I mean, I think, too, it does make it virtually impossible without spending gems to actually complete. I haven't heard of anybody getting through, at least me, myself, I haven't heard of anybody getting through the season pass that hasn't spent money. Like, if you don't spend any money, can you actually get to 150, I don't know. Because he is a free character. Moonwind is at the end. He is free, right? But can anybody get there without buying because of the happiness bonus? Or will you have to spend gems? And that's, I think, what I was trying to determine when I went and did it in season 1. I was trying to see if I could get to the end. I could not get to the end of the season pass for free. So, yeah, I couldn't do it. And if I couldn't do it, then I wasn't willing to buy the first season pass. When they activated that increased bonus for happiness, sure, I will give that a go, right? I'm doing it this time again because I was able to do it last time. So, I mean, why not get all the stuff? It's kind of my thing. So, it does bode the question, is it possible to get through the pass without it? And after I tried it in the first season, I'm not really at the moment willing to try it again. Because again, it does bring more work for me. And I more timers, more things. And if I can't do it, then I'll be upset. But I mean, again, you do get gems. So if you did want to gem through, right, towards the end just to get the stuff, you could. I just, working extra hard for that. I don't know if I really want to try that again and risk not getting it. Rayanne, hi. How are you? I've done 2 hours. I should actually probably be wrapping up soon. I need to go have lunch. I'm starving. It's 12:30. It's 12:30. And my phone's gonna die. I forgot about that. Okay, so we've seen some leaks. We've seen the new characters. We've seen the season pass. There's pretty much I don't think anything else that I've missed that we need. Gone over the tower challenge. Yeah, again, if you guys have any other questions, I will be on Twitch later. You guys can feel free to ask me anything there too. But the next DMK stream will not be until next week. So the earliest I would be doing another one would be Tuesday. So, yeah, because that's like 5 days from now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would be the next chapter. And also, I don't think I'll have any other content to share. I think in 5 days, if I can get 22, then I'll bring in 22. Obviously, but I don't think there'll be anything until then. So, yeah, that was good. I think 22 though, and because 22 is like that first sort of character there, for me, I am looking forward to 22 the most personally. So I know I will be getting what I really want from the season pass, like very early. I guess the next accomplishment will be the attraction. I'm obviously interested in getting to Moonwind, but ideally 22 is where it's at. 22 is where it's at. I am streaming Twitch tonight. What I am doing, that depends. That depends. I haven't decided on whether I'll continue Sims. I cannot get the castle because apparently the mod, of course, it's not up to date. So with the latest Sims updates, so unfortunately I can't. I've done everything right. I thought it was me that added it wrong, but I didn't. So it's out of date. So until they put a new one out, there's really nothing I can do for that. I can continue like the little family I started and try and make some money. Maybe I should look for a mod for like, I don't know, 1 million simoleons so I can at least create a little Hogwartsy house. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see. You guys can totally weigh in on the Twitch section if like what game or you know what sort of thing you would like to see, whether it's just chatting all the way through to you know, Sims to Fortnite to, you know, whatever, Animal Royale or whatever. Like, you can put what you would, Fall Guys, what you guys would kind of like to see tonight, and then I'll decide based on, you know, what the feedback is there. So I think that will be a little bit more fun for all of us. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream as always. I have done like 1,000 of these now, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that I've done so many. But yeah, 22 is super cute, Alicia. I agree. But I will be on Twitch later, so if you guys want to join me for that, I'll be on around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for yeah, some more gaming. Love you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Alicia, thank you so much for the $20 super. You're amazing. I love you. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Woo!